Yo, yo, what's
What's
up?
going on?
What's good with you, Erica? How are you?
I'm good. How are you?
I'm doing well, everything. Can't complain, everything's good.
Good.
Well, appreciate you coming through Creative Combos. You're rocking with Jiggy Jones, so I appreciate you.
I appreciate you having me.
No, no problem, no problem. So first and foremost, how are you doing? The last 4 months, 2020 in general, just been, kind of we ain't expected. So with everything going on, how are you doing and your family, all your loved ones?
Good. We are doing good throughout everything that's going on. There's been so much happening in the world, but in the midst
Hmm.
of that, we are doing great. So I'm blessed to say that. I mean, we both here today, so we obviously doing good. So yeah, we
Exactly.
good.
Exactly. That's good to hear that you're in good spirits and everything. So, you just put out a self-titled project last month,
Mhm.
Erica Banks. So talk about just the experience of putting out that project, and everything, your process.
Putting out Erica Banks was an experience. It was
Hmm.
fun. It was emotional. It was a hell of a project. I began putting that project together December of last year, and I
Hmm.
feel like it's my best project yet. You know what I'm saying? Because I really, as
Okay.
an artist, want to put out an even better project every time I put something out. So right now, I feel
Hmm.
like it's the best one, and everybody's loving it. So I'm loving it.
Okay, that's what's up. And you got to put out the first single, Bust It.
Busted, yeah, going crazy.
So so Bust It is doing great on YouTube. The streaming numbers are good. Um, So what has been like the reception that you have gotten from the single?
Busted has been getting nothing but great feedback. It's been going
Hmm.
crazy in the clubs. It's been going crazy across the country. Like even during the pandemic, where it's not even clubs open and a lot of stuff
Yeah.
going on, people are still finding ways to keep it going and keep putting it out there. So it's gotten great feedback. The music video's gotten great feedback, and it's going so well. I'm so happy.
Okay. Okay. That's what's up. Now you just put out this new video today. Give me that. Now I gotta say, when I first saw the video, I'm like, oh, this is a little raunchy little joint. Like,
Yeah.
it's a little raunchy little joint. So also I was looking at the video. The lead doing the video, he was looking kind of confused at times. You was like putting like a little birdie in his ear, whispering stuff, and he was looking kind of confused, like he didn't know what to do. So like.
Yeah.
So with the music video, when everything going on with that video, like how was that experience? Talk about that.
That was fun. It was really fun putting that video together. Shout out to Dre. He's the one who did the appearance. But
Hmm.
it was really fun to shoot. It was real like natural, like nothing was forced.
Hmm.
And I look really good myself. So thank
Shout out
you.
to you. Shout out to you.
Thank you. So yeah, it was
Hmm.
it was really fun to shoot and it turned out to be a real good video.
Okay. Now with you, like you said, everything was natural. So is a scene in there where you kissing, you lip locking with a woman. So being that you say everything is natural, was that just good acting, or was that something that's fitting to your everyday life?
I don't know, we knew we was gonna do that. Like that
Okay.
was
Okay. Got you.
planned.
Okay. Got you. Got
Yeah,
you. Okay.
that was definitely playing. Yeah, so we
Okay.
knew about that. But it,
So
it came natural because I'm cool with it. If
okay.
that's what you're
Cool.
saying.
Exactly, got it. No, just
Okay.
for clarification. So with that video being out, I know your DMs gonna be blowing up. So just in general, if your DMs not busting right now, no pun intended. Like, so how do you handle DMs? Being that people be shooting off in DMs all the time. So how are you handling DMs? Like,
I mean, you don't even always have to respond to a DM. Like sometimes you ain't even gotta
mm,
open it. So some days
mm,
I open it,
you leaving niggas on
each day,
scene?
but huh?
So you leaving niggas on scene
I mean, not all the time, but if
all the
if he
time?
ain't talking
Okay.
about nothing, what we gonna
Mm,
talk about? Like,
okay.
so if it's
That's 100.
something sensible, cool.
Okay.
But if it's something just
Off the
like
wall.
yeah,
Okay. You ain't rocking with it.
no.
You just did okay. I get that 100%, 100%. Now, the two joints that you put out, Bust It and Give Me That.
Hmm.
Now, like you say, the reception has been great, even though because those records kind of they bang off in the club, great.
Yeah.
But like you said, the club's not really open like that. So does that kind of make you want to change your approach to your music a little bit because you put out two couple club joints?
No, not at all,
Hmm.
because that's what I strive in. That's what I do
Okay.
best in is club music. I can do a little bit of
Yeah.
everything, but for the most part, that's who I am. That is Erica
Okay.
Banks. It's club music.
Yeah.
So I'm not
Gotcha.
gonna, stop there because people are still able to listen to it. People are still able
Hmm.
to play it at parties and
Exactly.
gatherings that they might have at their house. You know what I'm saying? So I would still do it the same way. It's just a
Hmm.
matter of being patient.
Gotcha. 100%. Okay. Now you're from Dallas, Texas. You're from Dallas, Texas, right?
Yeah.
Okay. Now the South, the South and hip hop, especially Atlanta, has been, running things since Outkast all the way till now. They started back in '96. Now with Texas, we know like a lot of artists from Houston, but as far as Dallas, how has the support been from your hometown, knowing that you're hitting your stride in your rap career?
Support has been crazy from my
Hmm.
city. Like even from day one, they've always been supportive. The DJs,
Hmm.
just people in general. The dancers, videographers, photographers, really everybody. Now you might have
Okay.
your 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 people maybe who
Hey,
hate.
that's a long little
You
list right
know,
there. Okay.
I was just
It'd be like that. It'd
saying,
be like that. It'd be like
but
that.
it's always gonna be more people that support you than people who them. But yeah, my whole city has always been behind me, and now it's
Hmm.
exciting for them to see it finally happen for me. Because they remember when I was starting out. You know,
Got you.
so yeah.
Okay. Now that's what's up. That's what's up. Is there anybody from Dallas or Texas in general that you kind of model like they set like a precedent or blueprint that you kind of want to model your career after, or just the way they moved? It don't have to be an artist. It could be executive. It could be a producer. You name some DJs. Anybody in particular?
Um, I would say Bebe.
Okay.
Bebe, he's on air at K104. He has a really big
Okay.
influence out here. I would
Hmm.
love to, do what he has done. He's had a really big influence on the city. Really, the world, I would even say, because he's outside of Texas, not just in Texas. So I think Bebe is a great example of, a mogul, musically.
Okay. Definitely. Okay. So when did you actually start, rapping? Because I watched somewhere that you started writing poetry at first. So how did you make that transition from writing poetry? Because poetry is not necessarily already have always have a beat. Um, so how did you transition from first writing poetry to writing rhymes?
When I was a kid is when I was writing poetry a lot.
Hmm.
And when I got older and grew up and got into high school, I outgrew poetry. And
Okay.
that's when I, turned it into music. But I didn't decide I was going to start recording or taking it serious until I got to college and I realized I didn't want to be a nurse anymore. So
Mm,
that's when I decided to take it serious. But before then, I was just in high school rapping.
got you. You know what's crazy? I went to college. When I went to college my freshman year, I wanted to be a nurse too. But
Really?
then I took that anatomy and physiology class. Yo, I
Couldn't
stayed up
do it. No,
all night
I
studying.
wasn't about to stress myself out.
Exactly. I went there, took the test. I breezed through the first page. After that, it was over.
Oh, of
I
course.
closed the booklet, walked out. I said, that was that.
Didn't
That
need
was
it.
that, honestly. Like, but do you still have those poetry, like whatever those books, poetry books that you used to write?
I do. My mom actually put them in a binder for me, so they at my
Oh,
house. Like
put it on the
even my old
refrigerator.
little
Okay.
raps, like they still in
Erica
there.
Hall of Fame.
Yeah, from like
Okay.
2010. Like it's all
That's
in
what's up.
there.
Okay. That's what's up. Do you go back and look at and kind of like critique yourself or even use that as current material?
I would never use any of what I said in 2010
Oh
today.
wow. Okay. Okay.
No.
Now I feel like 100%, 100%. So now you started rapping um after college. So what? Give us like a timeline. What year is that when you
With
started like
what?
really when you quit college and you kind of had I guess
That
had a conversation
was
with your parents.
that was 2018, the end of
Okay.
2018, like November 2018.
Oh, this is new.
Yeah.
Okay. So now you're currently signed to 1501 Certified Entertainment. So how did you end up linking with them and Carl Cover?
Carl was on live one day, and when I got on live, people were
Hmm.
submitting their music to get his feedback, and
Okay.
so I submitted my song in hopes
Hmm.
that he'd be able to make it to it, and he did. He liked the song. He gave me great feedback on the live, and then a couple of
Damn.
weeks later, he reached out to me personally in regards to joining the team, and
Hmm.
then we went from there.
Damn. Yo, I always tell people never underestimate the power of social media,
Ever,
yo. It's
social media is so powerful.
like, yo, like for you to be on just get on his live and just be sent. So were there other people sending music as well, or you was just like
Yeah,
the
it
only?
was it was like
Oh,
a
okay.
hundred people in there like sending their music.
Damn, damn. And that's crazy. That's just a testament to your work, your sound, your charisma, and your rhymes. That out of all those people, because you probably listen to a lot of people,
Yeah,
and for him to pick you and just just give you feedback off the rip, that says a lot to your work.
yeah.
Um, so shout out to you with that. Shout out to you with
Thank
that.
you.
So is there was there what do you feel like that made you stand out with those with your music?
Versatility. My versatility makes me stand out. I feel like I'm a
Okay.
lot different from a lot of other artists because I can't just give you rap. Sometimes I can give you R&B. Sometimes I can give you party music. Sometimes I can give you sad music. Sometimes I
Hmm.
give you storytelling. I can do a
Hmm.
little bit of everything. So I feel like what I bring to the table would be versatility because not every artist is doing every
Hmm.
genre or
Got you.
rapping outside of rap.
Yeah. Now, was that the first offer that you signed off the rip?
No, I had like three other offers.
Hmm.
Yeah, I had three other offers, and they just weren't the fit for me. And
Okay.
so we
So
didn't go
why
with
was
them.
1501 the fit? If they didn't fit, why was 1501 the fit?
This decision was more like a good decision. And
Hmm.
when I say that it just felt right, because I didn't sign with them right away. I actually got a chance to meet them and work with them and actually get a feel for them before I even joined the team. So for them to just, carry on the situation that way, and then just to be able to work with everybody and just feel the genuine energy, it just felt like it was our decision.
Okay. So it's more like a family vibe. Like,
Yeah.
okay, got you. Now you're signing 1501,
Mhm.
and the world was introduced to 1501 because of Meg Thee Stallion.
Mhm.
Now I was introduced to you. I think it was like a couple months ago, a month ago or so, through Shade Room, different blogs, and everybody in the comments were calling you Megan Jr. Now, with that being said, it's like, what's your kind of take on people just labeling you as that off the rip just because of the association?
I'm sorry. Say it again.
I said, what is your like take or reaction on that? People labeling you, Megan Jr. just because you're associated with the same label.
I mean, we gotta prepare for that because like we just knew that was gonna come. So
Okay.
that wasn't something that I was just really like bothered by. It was annoying at first because like at first I was like, what y'all talking about? Like I don't sound like whatever, but
Yeah,
I had to
exactly.
remember
Yeah,
like people are gonna do that. So I just had to allow people to just have
yeah.
their
Hmm.
opinions and then but if you really tap into my music and really listen to it,
Yeah.
you'll know like I have my own sound. You know
You
what I'm
got your own
saying?
sound. Exactly. 100%.
Yeah.
100%.
So
Okay, that's 100%. Now, what is do you feel any type of pressure? Because we've seen her rise, the world has seen her rise. Um, do you feel like any type of pressure to live up to a certain standard or live up by a certain timeline, just because
I
the
don't
world has
no,
seen that?
I don't feel any kind of pressure because what's for me is for me,
Hmm.
and what's for somebody else is for somebody else. So I don't feel like it's a certain standard or a certain time that I have to do this and do that because whatever is destined for me to happen is gonna happen for me. Regardless. So I don't really feel like I have to live up to anything.
Got you. So, what is your favorite? Because I saw it in another interview that you said you sing a little bit. You said you ain't Beyonce. You can
Yeah.
you can still hold the little note. So is there anything that you prefer, either writing melodies or writing bars,
Anything I prefer?
or do you prefer one over the other, writing melodies or writing bars?
Oh no, like I don't have a preference. It just depends on how I'm feeling that day.
Hmm.
If I'm feeling more melodic, I'll write a melodic song. If I'm feeling more like turned up, I'll write a rap song. But it just depends on how I'm feeling.
Okay. Okay. Now I also saw that you said that you write your best music when you kind of mad, kind of pissed
Yeah.
off. So what will do you can you recall the last situation where you was about to slap somebody and you said, "Nah, I'm gonna channel that and go to the booth."
Um, the last time I did that, I'm trying to think if it was like a real song where I had a real situation. Cause I mean, like I had
Okay.
a diss
Yeah.
situation, but that's not
Okay.
like a real
Okay.
song.
Okay.
The
Got you.
last song I actually did though that'll fit that. I just talked about it in a previous interview. It's called
Hmm.
Storytime. It's on my
Okay.
project called Pressure. And on Storytime,
Hmm.
I was just talking about how this dude had me messed up one time. This dude
Okay.
I was dating, and I
Mm.
just told the whole story about what happened on Storytime. So go check Storytime out if you want to know what happened. But I
Okay.
was mad.
Okay, you was there. Okay. Now, did he? Did he cheat on you or
Huh?
did he cheat on you?
It wasn't cheat on me. It was more like trying to stun on me in the club, like with another
Okay.
like
Oh, he
girl
moving
who wasn't
foul. He
even
moving foul.
any of this. So it was like,
He
yeah.
wasn't Erica Banks.
No, she was definitely not Eric
Got
Banks.
you. Okay. Okay.
But that's
Got
what
you.
happened.
Okay. Now, you with you releasing "Give Me That" today. I was looking at some of your tweets, and you was kind of clapping. You was clapping back at some people.
I clap back. Clap back queen.
So
So please
I
try
saw
that.
one where you said they was like someone said this hoe done put trash on a really hot beat, and you said you put an even bang on your forehead, but I ain't gonna say nothing. Now we know what a bang is, but what's a bang?
Not no bang.
Okay,
Not
what's a bang? Because it read bang yang, so we trying to figure out. I was trying to figure out what is a bang yang. Is that some Dallas
I
slang
know
or
you seen that video where that girl she was talking about a bang, but instead
okay?
of calling it a bang, she called it a
Okay.
bang.
Oh, bang yang. Okay, got you. Okay.
The
I
girl bangs was uneven and she trying to talk noise to me. Like, why are you talking to me? Your bangs ain't even. So I told her,
hundred
you know,
percent.
when nobody tripping about your bang, so why you coming and talking to me? Like, it
Exactly.
was so funny. Like, 'cause it was funny.
No, it
Yeah,
was.
like, people
Mm,
be just talking shit for no reason. Like, and I
yeah.
don't even be knowing them. So it's like, okay, well, since you want to come pick on me, I'm going to pick on you.
No, that's 100% because you can't say somebody else's thing if you don't got yourself together, especially on social media. It's like yo, people gonna go to that profile pic and be like, oh, who is this talking about me? And then they
Yeah.
going first pic they see, they going clown it. So you obviously her bang. I did see her bang. So sis, just hold it together, sis. Hold it together with
Oh,
the bang
for
yangs.
sure.
Yeah, but I did see another tweet. Um, and you tweeted, I'll never be that artist rubbing elbows with every single person I meet in the game just to stay likable. Some people took it as a little diss. What was your responding?
I didn't have a response to that. Matter of fact, I didn't justify it because I'll never justify anything that I say on
Got
the
it.
internet because I just don't
Yeah,
have to do that. And I'm just
yeah,
not that white, just gonna do that.
facts.
But to speak on why I did that, that's just
Mhm,
how I feel with everybody in the industry and just seeing how the industry is. And I'm
mhm.
being new in it, so I'm kind of seeing how it works. And I'm just like,
Yeah,
people really doing it,
yeah.
so yeah, I'm gonna, speak how I feel, but it brought so much negative attention because anything I say, breathe, touch, look at, it's
Mhm.
gonna be, oh, you trying to be like this person.
Yeah,
So I
got you,
just like,
got you.
okay, whatever, y'all.
Okay. Yeah, it comes with territory now.
It
So it's
does.
like,
That's why I'm just
so
putting out like, okay,
got you.
y'all.
Okay, okay. So with me, I'm definitely gonna keep a watch on as far as your music and progression. I'm definitely wishing the best for you because
Thank you.
that's a hard. Well, it's not hard, but like you said, your path is your path. Your path is your path. So I feel like that with that mentality, you stick it to exactly what God, the universe wants for you. I think you'll be perfectly fine. So
Thank you.
I'm definitely rooting for you. With with everything going on in the world, how have you been like navigating with just traveling, showing up for appearances? Because you was recently in Atlanta, correct?
Yes.
Okay,
I'm just been, we just been getting the job done. We've been having a
okay,
lot to do, so we just been able to get the job done. Luckily and greatly, because we still gotta move around and still be an artist at the same time. So
yeah,
we just do what we can, and just trying to get to the point to where we can just be out, just out there all the way.
100%. Is there any artist that you would what would you like your dream feature be if you had to pick?
Missy Elliott and Nicki Minaj,
Missy and Nicki. Yo, Missy in my top five.
most
Yo,
definitely,
I always say like, yo, if I ever, take that little music route, yo, I gotta cater my aura like through Missy, like, because
most
Missy is
definitely.
like, she got it. So for your hip hop top five, what would that be for you?
Hip hop top five:
Dead or alive?
Nicki Minaj, Missy Elliott, Lil Wayne, Future, and Roddy Ricch.
Roddy Rich. Oh, we put Roddy in there early. Okay, now Roddy tough. See, mine is Kanye, Drake, Biggie, um, Lauren, and Missy, and then I put Mace like a honorary third. I fuck with Bad Boy. So, um, now what you got cooking up next? We know you just dropped the video for "Gimme That." Is there another promo single to promote the self-titled project?
Yes, so just coming soon, we're gonna keep dropping videos with videos for the songs gonna take. So keep looking out for those. I just dropped Give Me That today. We still have a couple more on the way that people are excited about. So I'm just gonna keep on dropping visuals, and then after visuals will come, like I said, the shows. Once they start letting us do those again. But other than that, I'm just putting out the visuals, and we just putting the tape out there.
Got you. Okay. Now, if you weren't doing music, or if you had some time to do just a little side venture in addition to your music, is there anything specific that you would pick?
Other than music,
Yeah.
I would just open a nail shop. I want to open a nail shop one day.
Okay.
So hopefully I'll
Okay.
be able to open my nail shop one day.
Now with the South, the South is like very creative. Some people call it country. I call it creative. With the hairdos, you ever seen the movie Baps?
Yeah.
With Halle Berry, like got the hairdos, the long nails. How is the style like in the South when you open? You want to open like a a nail salon. How was like the style with the hairdos and the nails in the South? Like,
How was the
well,
style?
yeah, how's the style like for your generation at least?
I mean, it's more like long nails with designs,
Hmm.
long hair, colorful hair. We live in a generation where it's a lot of people, from my, how do you say that? We were born around the same
Same
time.
time, got you,
People that
got
were
you.
born
Okay,
around the time I
got you,
was,
got you.
they
Yeah,
know we
got you.
like the long nails, the ghetto
Hmm.
nails, the home nails,
Okay,
the long weave,
eh,
that kind of
got you,
stuff. So, I mean, when I do open up my nail shop, I actually do want everyone to look like me. I want all of my nail techs to look like me. I would
got
want
you.
that kind of nail shop. So, that's what I plan on doing.
Okay, that's what's up. Is there anything that you want to promote that you need to promote? You're saying that you aside music as well as any other entrepreneurship things you're working on right now?
No, other than just putting out my project and pushing my project. That's the only thing we focusing on right now. And so,
Okay.
just put out the videos. That's about it.
If you had one song to pick from the self-titled album, besides busting to give me that, what would you tell the fans to go and listen to?
I would tell them to go listen to Mary. Mary is probably my favorite track on there. A lot of people like Mary, so if you
Okay.
haven't listened to Mary, go check Mary out.
Mary. Okay. Like Ring Mary, like Ring Finger Mary.
I can't tell you just because you asked that, you gotta go listen to it.
Gotta go listen to it. Okay, that's fair. That's 100%. Well, Erica Banks, we definitely appreciate you coming through Creative Convos today, right on Creative Clout. Like I said, you're rocking with Jiggy Jones. Once again, I appreciate you. Best of luck, best wishes with everything, more blessings, more life. I can't wait to see your progression in this game. You're doing your thing. Keep coming with them hard hitting songs, raunchy videos, whatever you're doing. Just keep going hard, keep doing your thing. So salute
Thank
to you.
you. Thank you so much.